The M23 rebels say that they've taken control of Goma in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo, and this follows an advance against the Congolese army. 9 South Africans are among the 13 soldiers who were killed in fierce fighting with the rebels. The Rwanda-backed M23 rebels have quickly gained ground this month in the east of the DRC. The rebels had earlier ordered defending government forces to disarm and surrender, saying that they were preparing to enter and take control. Now, following negotiations, the rebels had allowed army officers to leave Goma by boat for Bukavu. Now, Defence Minister Angie Motshekga and SANDF General Rudzani Maphwanya are among those who have sent their condolences to the families of the 9 South African soldiers who were holding off an attack by M23 rebels on the eastern DRC city of Goma when they lost their lives. Now, for more on this matter, we are joined virtually by Monageng Moagi, who is a family spokesperson of Louis Calvin Moagi, an SANDF member who passed away in the DRC. Mr. Moagi, thanks so much for your time, and our condolences to you and, of course, the extended Moagi family.
Good morning, Sakina. Thank you.
How is the family coping after this tragedy has befallen the Moagi family?
It is very, very, very hard, to be honest. We are heartbroken with this sad news. It is not what we're expecting from our Louis. We're expecting him to come back after the mission.
Mr. Moagi, how did the family get to know about Louis' passing?
Okay, on a Saturday evening, 2 personnel from South African National Defence Force arrived at our house and unfortunately informed us that there was an attack and Louis was one of the victims.
And were there any further details shared with you about the combat, and of course where he was stationed at the time?
Not much details were shared because they also didn't have much. So we're hoping that maybe more clearer picture will come up maybe from today, after they contact their bases for the mission in DRC of what actually happened. But for now, at the moment, we are still clueless or still in the dark as to what really happened.
Monageng, what was Louis like as a person? How did he decide on joining the military?
Louis was a very energetic child who, very loving, a hard worker, very friendly person, a peacemaker actually. So from a very young age, his mother's cousin was a soldier who unfortunately passed on last year due to some circumstances. And then he fell in love with wanting to be a soldier from a very young age. And fortunately, after doing his grade 12 at Maphwanya High School, where he matriculated with the bachelor's, he went on to a private college in Polokwane where he did electrical engineering course, even though up until N4. But then once he was recruited and he went through the training and to the recruitment process, and he was called in January 2018. So it was actually something that he wanted from a very young age.
So that, of course, the highlight of his life. And when was the last time that he was home? And did he speak much about his experiences in the military?
No, he never wanted to share much. And, just that the last time he was home was last year, where he went after he went to their base in Zerast. He was called in. They went to DRC at the end of February last year.
And of course, as you say, joining the military was a highlight for Louis. As a family, how did you feel about his role in serving his country?
We are very proud that he represented this country with, flying colors. We are so happy that he represented and he did what he wanted from a very young age. So he achieved his, calling that he wanted to serve the country, and we are very proud for him.
Monageng, just finally, what would you like South Africans to know about Louis Monageng, and how would you like for him to be remembered?
He should be remembered as someone, a peacemaker, and that's why even when he was called into the mission to go and represent his country as a peacekeeper, he never looked back because he was a peacemaker from a very young age, very loving and wanted peace wherever he was.
Our condolences once more to you and the family, and our appreciation to Louis Monageng, who served his country and, of course, the rest of the world so ably. Thank you so much, Mr. Monageng Moagi, family spokesperson of Louis Calvin Moagi, and SANDF member who passed away during fight in the DRC.